Hi, I'm Chris from Expressive E, and I'm delighted to be here today at Sweetwater, giving you an insight into the concept behind our next generation standalone expressive synthesizer, Osmose. While synthesizers have seen incredible progress in the last decades when it comes to their sound engines, the interface with which we play them in most cases has stayed the same for a century already, the standard piano keybed. And there's nothing wrong with that. Generations of musicians performed and recorded an incredible wealth of music with this known form factor, and one has to respect that their skills and muscle memory are adapted to it. Still, the piano keybed has its limitations. All you can do is hit a key with a certain velocity and let go of it later. But which keyboardist hasn't dreamt about being able to expressively shape every single note like a singer can? Start a note with an intensity and let it swell and fall continuously with unlimited sustain. Bend a note like a guitarist or play nuanced vibrato directly on the keys. For a century, pioneering engineers have thought about ways to enable those interactions for electronic musical instruments. But more than often, their concepts required such a steep learning curve that musicians felt alienated or disconnected by their overly demanding new interfaces. Being able to express yourself is a deeply human desire. You don't have to be a proficient keyboard player to know that satisfying feeling of getting into the flow. It's that magically close interaction between you and an instrument that inspires you and allows you to be truly creative in the moment. And we, at Expressive E, we want to bring that joyful experience to more people, improving how they interact with sound for a much more intuitive and powerful music-making experience. This is why, after 9 years of research and development, we present to you what we think is the logical evolution of the keyboard instrument. In Osmose, we combine a specifically designed proprietary new keybed with a powerful and flexible synth engine to finally give musicians the expressive musical interface that they've been craving for so long. No matter if you're an absolute beginner or a professional, it is essential that an instrument offers you a pleasant playing interface. We think that only a real mechanism can deliver this. To make you feel at home, we kept the traditional form factor of the piano keybed and added our cutting-edge technology so that every subtle detail and nuance of your playing is captured truthfully. Osmose's Augmented keyboard action continuously scans all its keys for 3 types of axis motions with an extremely high resolution and frequency. An initial pressure zone reacts to you pressing the keys. If you want, even barely scraping the surface can trigger a note. The sound will then follow your gesture with incredible detail. When reaching the bottom of this first vertical key travel, you will notice a clear threshold. A stronger resistance lets you know that you are now entering the second vertical axis motion, the Aftertouch. This offers several millimeters of additional key travel to further modulate your timbre. At the same time, the whole key level can also be shifted sideways. This is the most natural way to play intuitive vibrato and pitch bend directly on the keys. Each of the 3 axes offers increased physical resistance the more you press or bend. It's an important principle that ensures that playing Osmose feels natural and that gestures are repeatable so your muscle memory is trained to achieve satisfying results very quickly. Lastly, all these interactions work on a per-note basis, which makes Osmose an instrument that supports MIDI polyphonic expression, short MPE. When offering such an unprecedented amount of control, it is vital that the sound engine matches this potential. Every Osmose comes preloaded with 500 incredible tones and textures to explore. This is thanks to our friends from Haken Audio, true pioneers of expressive electronic instruments already since the 1980s. They found that Osmose is the first keyboard-driven instrument that does justice to their powerful and flexible Eagan Matrix DSP. Formerly only available in Haken Audio's stunning Continuum fingerboards instruments, the EaganMatrix now is built into every Osmose. This is making Osmose a true standalone polyphonic modular synthesizer that doesn't need any computer or external hardware in order to function. The EaganMatrix provides several synthesis types from FM to subtractive virtual analog to physical modeling and more. Just a simple application of pressure on a single key on Osmose can be interpreted by the sound engine in a near limitless amount of ways. I invite you to go check out Daniel Fisher's extensive playthrough video to get an overview of the palette of sounds coming with Osmose. Just a last note, Osmose can not only be used as a standalone synthesizer, but it also features a dedicated controller mode that will let you rediscover all your existing gear from Osmose's augmented keyboard action. Without the need for an editor software, you're able to flexibly adapt the control data being sent so it plays well together with your favorite hardware and software synths, no matter if you wish to use the new MPE functionality with gear that supports it, or just play your existing legacy plugins and hardware. We're fully downward compatible. Thank you for watching. If you want any more information about the Osmose, go to sweetwater.com or contact your Sweetwater sales engineer.